Just thought I'd drop on really quickly. I'm thinking of doing a talk about language because I was in the language industry for many years and I ran a company for 23 in that particular field. And I learned a lot about language and its ability to make things better or, in some cases, make things worse. Words can be used for good and bad. And it got me thinking about clichés and the language we use on a regular basis, where we throw a well-known saying into the mix. Things like "it is what it is," stay positive, keep your chin up, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And that kind of language, actually, after a while, it's wearing, it's boring because it loses its meaning. And we recycle this stuff all the time. But what concerns me more is politicians use this sort of language as well, as do people in authority, to control, to stop us having to think and question situations, because they're quite comforting, they're soothing, they're a bit like fast food for words. It's nice when you eat it. Actually, if you have too much of it, it's really bad for you. So that's the only way that I can describe it. And what I want to happen is for people to actually stop and think for themselves, because we are losing our ability to think critically as human beings. Our attention spans have already diminished by 33% since the year 2000, and that's only going to continue. So in order to stay ahead and survive, a lot of our survival instincts have already been taken away from us because we live quite comfortably on the whole now compared to many years ago. But the last thing that we have remaining for us is our language and our ability to use it for good things. Communication is really important, but you want that communication to mean something. And having heard a really empty speech by one of our politicians recently, it just confirmed my fears about what we're being fed. And actually, it frustrated me. And I think we need to go back to having a think about what we're saying. Clichés are great in some contexts. I'm not slagging them all off by any means. But if we continue to use the same tired, regurgitated language all of the time, and we're feeding our AIs, LLMs with this stuff, nothing's ever going to get better. We have an incredibly rich language with huge vocabulary, and we use very, very little of it. Also, when we're using clichés, very often it's because you don't want to face up to something that is a little bit uncomfortable. If we're a bit more honest, a bit more authentic with each other, I think it could make a massive difference to humanity. But I would love to hear your opinion on this, because I've been thinking about it a lot and I've been researching it and all sorts. But I'm hoping to take it to a stage at some point to do a talk about it, because I think we need to reclaim our thinking and our ability to talk to one another. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Thank you.